We hold many beliefs, and these beliefs strongly influence the behaviors we exhibit and the decisions we make. These beliefs that we develop have been transmitted to us by our education or come from past experiences. One of the beliefs that influences the way we will manage conflict is the belief in the effectiveness of each of the available procedures. For example, if I have used a mediator in the past and the experience was unsuccessful, I will probably be reluctant to try it again. Conversely, if I have often resorted to courts and each time my case was handled quickly and efficiently, each new experience will reinforce my beliefs about the effectiveness of that procedure and thus increases the likelihood that I will use it again. The use of either procedure also depends on our own sense of self-efficacy. Some people have a high degree of confidence in their own ability to manage conflict. The greater their confidence, the less likely they are to resort to procedures involving binding decisions, such as arbitration or litigation. Indeed, why take the risk of delegating our future to others if we believe we are capable of acting by ourselves through negotiation or with a non-binding third party through mediation? Be careful. Believing ourselves to be effective does not necessarily imply being truly effective. If we objectively lack competence in conflict management, we will not be able to realize that the strategies we are using are ineffective, and we will then believe wrongly that we are experts in the field. Finally, we also have beliefs about the people we are dealing with. Because we are in a conflict with them, it is likely that our view of them is largely negative. Conflicting parties often accuse each other of aggressiveness, stubbornness, or lack of trust. These negative views lead to the use of the most restrictive procedures, such as arbitration or traditional justice. How can one imagine actually finding a solution to the conflict through discussion with such an aggressive, stubborn, and untrusty person? In addition to these beliefs, let's not forget the famous excessive optimism bias that we already discussed several times in the previous modules. As a reminder, the excessive optimism bias refers to the fact that the parties in conflict analyze their case in a biased manner, and they overestimate the probability that a judge will rule in their favor in the event of a trial. This over-optimism leads parties to opt for the most competitive conflict management strategies, rather than to resort to negotiation or mediation and discussions as a conflict management method.